Hey, what's up, guys? It's Kimmerman from Kimmerman Gunpla Studio, and today I finished my Mandala model kit here from Caesar Plastic Model Kits, and wow, ang ganda ng kit na to, promise. This kit is really looks nice, and I really like the color, particularly this brownish color here, which I cannot distinguish or identify the exact color of this, because if you're going to combine it with this kind of color here, it looks purplish. It's like a grayish purple shade, but in the naked eye it really looks like brown. Yep, I don't know how it appears here in the camera, but in the naked eye it looks brown, and this part here looks purplish, but I don't know in camera if it looks like purple or brown, something like that. So I cannot really guess what kind of color is this. I cannot distinguish it, but overall this is nice. I really like the combination of the colors, the red accent, the yellow, and the gray colored parts here. Talaga nagko-complement sila. They really complement with the main color scheme of this kind of brown or purplish thingy. I don't know. Yep, ang hirap i-describe, but overall I really like the color combination of the kit. So this is one heck of a unique looking kit. So this kit is not that extravagant. So the armor, the weaponries, and the overall look of this kit doesn't feel extravagant. So hindi siya ganun ka parang maborloloy, except for the missile hatches, which I didn't assemble it yet, the effect parts. But the weaponries and accessories of this kit is really nice. Hindi siya OA, and hindi siya ganun ka tawag dito, hindi siya ganun ka boring din tingnan. So it doesn't bore me much, the appearance and the gimmicks of this kit. I really like the missile effect hatches, or the missile hatches, but not the effect parts. Okay, so let's go with the design of the kit. So the kit stands about 18 to 19 centimeters in height. So I have here my ruler. So let's measure it. So if we're going to measure until this camera lens here, it's 18 centimeters. Okay. So it's the size of your average Gundam model kit, Gundam 1/100 scale, or master grade model kit. Okay. The shoulder armor really looks nice, and it has this fins here, which actually it doesn't have any function aside from moving up and down if you're going to move it. And it has some vents there, as you can see in the shoulder. Yep, it's very nice, and we can move it down like that. Okay, but I much like it to be placed upward like that, pointing upward. Okay, the joints of this kit are stiff somehow, but not that stiff to the point that you'll be scared or afraid of moving it. Can hold poses, doesn't have the loose feeling, and yep, really looks solid and feels solid. The plastic quality here is nice. It's not that brittle, except for those parts like this booster vents here, the connector there. Be careful because it's a bit brittle, and also here those booster vents there, those peg connectors there are really somehow fragile if you're going to press further the booster. So be careful when pressing it, especially this one, these two here and here. The ball joints here are really somehow weak because it easily get stress mark once you put this booster here, so be careful. But overall this is strong, but just don't play it further because I might snap the connector there, so just be careful. And also the vents for these hatches here can easily get stress mark. So you can see there are stress mark already, so be careful with that. Ito yung medyo concern ko kasi eventually if I'm going to open this every time I play, if I'm going to open it, I might break those gray pegs or gray connector there, because see, it has really stress mark, so be careful with that. So there's stress mark. Be careful when pushing and clipping those vents there, or these hatches there. And also the hips here, I don't like the hips. Lumalaban kasi yung ano, yung parang hinge niya doon, keeps on moving down whenever I want to make the kit kick high. It will bababa siya. So naiinis ako dun kasi ang hirap niyang i-adjust pabalik if ever. So ayun, nagkakaroon ng laban yung joint niya dun. So ayaw kong binababa siya or sinisipa kasi medyo loose yung peg nung na yun, yung nag-slide na yun sa hips. Okay, so let's go with the articulation. So the head really looks nice, but unfortunately ito yung medyo turn off sa akin sa head, yung kanyang frontal part dito. Doesn't have any stickers or camera lens, so it's like a gray. Parang there's something missing with the head, this one. So parang medyo lacking ako dito. Parang hindi ko alam kung may na-loose part ba ako, pero I think ito yung nasa nasa instruction niya, wala talaga nakalagay dyan. So I a bit frustrated because there's no provided sticker for that. Okay, but the head really looks nice, really looks menacing, especially this pointy ears here. It looks like badass or antagonist model kit here, or mecha. So it can move from side to side like that, and it can rotate 360 degrees, but just be careful because the red pieces here and also the purple or brownish part in the ear, ito is brittle, and also the yellow vief in here is a bit brittle, so be careful with that. And the shoulder, it can move forward like that, and the shoulder armor can move up this far, and there are flaps here. It can move inward and outward, and the arms can raise up to this far. Yep. And the elbows can bend, double jointed, like this. So it has a very nice elbow bend here. It's like that. Okay. So taas taas yung elbow bend niya. And I change the hands into Dalun decal. So let's remove first this beam saber effect part. Okay. So the hands are on ball joint, but I change it to decal or the Dalun decal articulated handset. Yep. So make it more master grady feels. Okay. And this is my first ever third-party model kit na merong pilot figure. And there we can open the hatch here for the pilot figure. And let's open this hatch here. There's a hatch, secondary hatch for the pilot figure. Ayun. So makikita nyo ba? Actually, the color of the pilot is same with the color of this part here. So it's brown, so cannot see it. I hope they made it white, but you can see it. Wait. So I'll use my pen light here. Oops. So there we can see the pilot figure inside. Yes, you see it. There's a pilot figure, and there I will close it. Then the waist can rotate 360 degrees, but due to the armor parts that is sticking with the waist, we cannot rotate it 360. Those armor parts here, the side skirt, and this weaponry here, and the backpack as well. Okay. So the main weapon for this kit is the gun, by the way. This rifle here, which I did customizing with the Dalun decal hand, and I drilled the gun to apply peg there, so it can hold the gun firmly. Okay, so the legs here, as what I'm telling about. By the way, let's remove first this backpack. Okay, gonna remove the backpack here to make this feel lighter. Okay, so the front skirt here can move like that, so it is double jointed. So we got the ball joint and the hinge there. The legs can kick up to this far. Yep, but it will drop down from that joint. It can kick up to this, but it's very tight. Be careful with the joint there. So it can kick up to this far, and it can bend, double jointed. Yep, but be careful with that. So it can bend like this, and there's a secondary knee armor there, which is very nice. Yan, magkahiwalay yan. It has secondary knee armor, and it can bend up to this far, and the feet are on hinge. Medyo dismayado lang ako kasi yung feet niya, hindi siya yung nakakapag-plantar flex and plantar extend. So this is a blocky feet, by the way. The only motion it can have is from those hinge there and the joint. So it can rotate like that. It can swivel like that, but it's very tight. Actually, it's very tight. I'm scared on moving it. But the toes cannot point upward and downward. You can only do this by using the hinge there. Okay. The armor here are all individually moving. So there's a ball joint here on the sides, also there, and there's a hinge on the back part, back armor or back foot armor, which is very nice. Okay, it's a hinge there, ball joint there, and yep, the feet again. It's solid blocky, only moving on this hinges there. Okay. Okay, the back skirt can move like this. It's only on a peg, rotating peg, and the butt flap or the back butt vents there are not moving. It's a solid block there. Okay, so the weapons, we got here the side skirt. Very interesting side skirt here, where it has some missile gimmick. Okay, let's try remove this. Okay, and there the mechanism for the side skirt is like this. So we got the hinges there and another hinge there. Okay, peg that moves outward and inward, and there's a peg here that moves downward and upward for the missile side skirt missile launchers here. Okay, so let's check with this part here. We got this missile launcher side skirt, which is very nice. It has booster also there, but be careful when applying this because the peg is a bit brittle on this part. Okay, and now we'll open this missile hatches. So we got this very nice missile hatches here. You can open like that, provided that you have this thing here. But be careful. Be very, 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 very careful when opening this, because you might break those gray connectors, which is very delicate, and I find it very brittle. Okay, so let's open this. Okay, and we can see 4 missiles per sides, so 8 missiles overall for this side skirt missile launchers. Okay, so these are the missile hatches here, and for the missile effect parts, which I will show later, but I will not apply. Okay, on the backpack we got this very movable backpack thing here, where it can move from side to side, swivel downward and then upward like that, and move side to side like that. And just be very careful with this fuel tank here, because it's ball joint, but it's a bit brittle again. The connector there is a bit brittle, so be careful. But the hatches here is really nice. How you open this has a trick. You need to pull this thing upward first, then individually open the hatches here like that, and there got the red heads for the missile. Then put this down again, so it's like seeing a open the missile hatches here. Okay, let's open this also like that, like this, and let's close this like that. Okay, then there you go. You can see this, but this part here is really annoying. It's very annoying. It doesn't fit well. This left missile launcher here doesn't fit well. It keeps on opening like that. Compared with this one, it's tightly fitted there. But this one, nakikita nyo yan, nakaangat siya. Okay. So there, we can apply this in the backpack like that. And there we go. You can see that. And this one should be applied here. Okay. It's very easy to apply. Yep, something like that. Okay, so there you got this very dynamically posing Mandala there, with some missile hatches open, like that. Then the beam saber effect part here, which is the yellow beam saber here, is really nice. Can be placed here on the forearm, the gauntlets, or you can use the beam sabers that is here in the back of the missile launchers. There, I remove it. So let's try to put it in this peg here, but be very careful when cutting this yellow knob here on this peg, because it cracks up. You can see there's a stress mark already. So I even used the ingrown nippers. Then while cutting it, it does a stress mark like that. It's very annoying. And there we can apply this to this beam saber handle, which looks like this. Or you can put it there in the forearms. I much like putting it in the forearms. But there we can still have it hold by the dolly legal hands like that. And there we go. Can hold the dolly legal hand can hold the beam saber just like that. Okay. But it's not that sturdy. I might install the peg for the beam saber like that. Something like that. Okay, so for the beam effect parts, so tedious to do. I don't like putting it and using it, even if applying the missile bodies here. It's very tedious. I will not use this, and I might sell it away. So just I'll leave the review for that for the other reviewers. I will not use this, by the way. It's very tedious to do. I don't like it. So what you will do is just remove all the red warheads there, and then apply it here on the body of the missile and attach it on the pegs there. And this will be attached on the holes where you remove these red warheads, and that's it. It looks like shooting all the missiles. I don't like it. Will just add so much space or consume so much space on my shelf. So for size comparison, let's compare it with Gundam Wing Endless Waltz here from the band. And there we can see that Mandala is a bit taller than the band Wing. And let's compare it with my 1/100 scale Yandy. And Yandy is a bit taller than Mandala. Let's compare it with the Ixchel from Mecha Core Industry. And yes, Ixchel is a bit taller than Mandala. And I want to compare it with in-era model kit here, which for me this is yung medyo kamukha niya, medyo nahawig sa kanya. And this is the Trailblazer, and for me, I want them to be partners. So Mandala and the Trailblazer here are, for me, good duo. Ganda nila tignan. So they have the same kind of body frame and same height and almost the same silhouette and appearance. Very nice. Really like this duo to be compatible or partners like that. Okay, so this is Kimmerman from Kimmerman Combo Studio, and thank you very much for watching this review of Mandala. And this is a very nice kit here, 1/100 scale. And first from Caesar plastic model kit. And see you next time. Good night, God bless, take care, and happy Holy Week to all. Goodbye! Masalama, paalam sa inyong lahat. Auf Wiedersehen, sayonara, adios. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye.